I'm out on a day trip here. Plan to do 15 miles. Can't do an overnighter. Weather is perfect. Supposed to be about 35 degrees. Hopefully dropping during the day to 32. So man, it's raining. There's some rain on the windshield there. I'd like to get some freezing sleep because that tests my gear, which is what I want to do. Now, what I'm wearing is just nylon hiking pants, a nylon wind shirt, and my Polar Max underneath, and then I have a thin pair of Thermosilks on available if I want to put those on, and just my merino wool socks. There is my hiking setup, the GoLite Jam. Now I've lashed on my 20-degree bag on top. That bag does not compress well at all, but it is warm, and it's in the Sea to Summit event compression sack. So I got 25 pounds of gear. Again, hopefully the weather will cooperate. Plan on doing 15 miles. Again, when I say cooperate, I want it to be nasty out because this is a day trip. I want to test my gear and how I feel. So the nastier the better as far as I'm concerned. So we'll see. 15 miles. Stop every hour and a half for a little break. Last time I tried this, I got plantar fasciitis in my heel, and I hope to mitigate that by wearing super feed insoles today and better hiking shoes. We'll see how it goes. Okay, like I said, perfect weather. Starting to sleet out. It's 35 degrees, little pine stand here. Wearing my nylon jacket, nylon pants. Of course, they're getting wet. Plan is to stop for lunch, set up the tarp, dry out, change into some drier clothes, and see how that works. But it was cold until I started walking. Been walking about an hour. A little nest there, burrow. Assume a groundhog, possibly a badger. It is Wisconsin, but don't know. Pretty big, probably about 10 inches in diameter. Yeah, I don't know if you can pick it up. Starting to snow. Sleet's turning into snow, so it's got to be about 32. Getting wet, not cold, because I keep on walking. Keep on trucking. Okay, here's a little side trail to a spring. We'll go down there and show it to you. I don't need water. Okay, here's a spring, just a little pool in the ground is all it is. It's pretty clear. I'd still probably treat it. You know, it's close to an urban area, who knows. First time I saw a spring, I really didn't realize what it was because I always figured they were like artesian wells where they'd just be pumping out of the ground. We got those around here too, but that's it. We'll keep on going here. I'm pretty wet out. Boots are starting to get a little wet on the inside. Pants are wet. Jacket's doing okay, but again, it's not a rain jacket, so just keep on trucking here. Keep on trekking, I guess, would be a better thing. Alright, legitimate snow. It's gotta be under 32. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, the white stuff is accumulating. Cool. Looks like December, not November. Beautiful. Okay, it's cold. 32. Man, the wind picked up. I'm in a shelter here. I got the alcohol stove going, heating up some soup that I dehydrated. I dehydrate just Campbell's soup into a jelly-like substance, you know. And then I got some tortillas and Velveeta cheese that I'll melt up there. So it's windy in here. Whew. Okay, I don't know how well you can see that, but got my alcohol can stove there with a windscreen and my aluminum pot. Then I got some tortillas with Velveeta cheese, and we'll just melt that cheese on there. All that heat's coming up, it's boiling. Like I say, it's cold, but the alcohol stove started fine. Ooh, bye. So there's a quick shot of the shelter. Wish I could stay there tonight, but we're not doing it overnight. Cannot believe it's snowing on November 11th. Nice. There's a sign for the spring. All snow covered. Crazy. I was just here 2 hours ago. About 6.5 miles out, 6.5 miles back. Okay, I finished the day hike. Just a little wrap up here. Things that worked well: the wind jacket and the nylon pants and the Polar Max shirt all worked great. I was surprised on the way back. The rain had stopped, sleet had stopped. It turned into snow, and my pants actually dried out on the tops just due to the heat of my legs of walking across the down by the cuffs. It didn't, but worked good. Another thing that worked well was my hat. I put my baseball cap, my real thin baseball style cap, on top of my winter cap, and that kept the sleet out of my face and glasses, and the rain was dripping down, and that was okay too. The fingerless mittens worked good. That kept my hands warm on the way back. Got cold while I was making lunch, but as soon as I started walking, I was fine again. So overall, good trip. Only about 12.5 miles instead of 15, but my feet feel fine and everything feels good. So I think I just need to keep practicing, and probably my